Hey, Letitia here, and we're going to get into tapping into the fullness of love. I enjoy this topic so much. I'm really excited to dive into this with you because when you think about your relationship with love, I'm curious, where have you been shortchanging love? Because in order to really get into the fullness of it, let's first understand where you may be shortchanging love. Because I see it happen so often with my clients, whether they're single and looking for love. When you're searching for love, it can feel like a love don't live here anymore. It feels like love is to be found. And those same feelings can even be felt for somebody who's in a relationship and not feeling the love. And because there's just been so much emphasis and focus on romantic love, if you don't have romantic love, you're searching for it, you can't seem to find it, or even if you're in a relationship and you're just experiencing the challenges that come along with love, it can feel as if love is just not here for you. And that is just not true. It's just a sign that you're not tapping into fullness of love. Love is here. It is within you. All of the variety of places that love currently exists in our lives. That's when we really do love the biggest disservice. So romantic love, while it is amazing when you have it and it's clicking on all cylinders and everything is flowing, hey. But when it's not, that doesn't mean that love has forgotten about you. It is just a sign that there's been a disconnect. And it's really an invitation for you to connect back to the love that's already here and already present. So I really want to get into sharing 3 ways that you can tap into the fullness of. When was the last time you felt your own heartbeat? We often can go days, months, and even longer without even feeling our own heartbeat. I want to invite you to place your hand to heart. Maybe the last time that you actually placed your hand to heart was to do the Star Spangled Banner, okay? Listen, I understand. It may not be something that you're used to doing, but I invite you to place your hand to heart. And if you're in a safe space where you can close your eyes, let's do that together for a moment to just feel your beating. What a gift it is to be able to feel your own heart beating. It's a reminder that you are alive, that you get to be here another day to experience love, to be love, to feel love, to give love. You are love. You are. Remember that love starts with you. It begins with you. You are the reason love is alive and well in your life. So remember that love starts with you. And maybe you need to love yourself a little bit more. Have you been taking care of yourself? Have you been showing yourself some love? Have you been kind to yourself? Have you been nice and loving towards your body? Have you been nice and loving towards your mind? Really taking care of the person that you are. That is your obligation. It's your duty to take care of you, because with or without romantic love, with or without external love forces, you have an obligation, a pure responsibility to take care and love on you. So love starts with you. So anytime that you are feeling separate or apart from love, remember, it's really just a sign that you are disconnected and it's time to connect back to the love that is within. Next, I want you to think about, where is love currently beaming in your life? Where are you currently feeling love in your life? I know that in this day and age, especially after going through the pandemic, so many people are feeling disconnected from love because they feel lonely. But I want to remind you, love is surrounding you always. Who is that family member that makes you feel loved? Who is that friend that makes you feel loved? And trust me, all these can be plural, okay? Because maybe you have family members and friends who show you some love. Or is it your coworker or maybe it's even because you go to the same gas station, you know the people behind the register, and you always check in, see how each other's doing, wish each other a good day. Love is available and around you always. Where is love currently shining its light in your life? Because I guarantee there is someone, even it's your virtual friends online, right? Your IG cousins or one of your IG aunties that you follow online. But I'm really encouraging you to really just look at the different areas within your life and think about all the places that there are people who care about you. There are people who are showing you some love. Look at your text messages. Who texted you last? Because someone was thinking about you. Like I was saying before, so often with if it isn't coming from a romantic partner, it's as if love just completely vacated the premises. And that's just not true. Love may not be showing up in the way that you want right now, but that does not mean that you are not surrounded by people who love you. I have an aunt who lives in Texas, and every every now and then, out of the blue, she will send me the sweetest text message. And just knowing that she's thinking of me and thinking of my family out here, her extended family, obviously, but that she's just thinking of us, praying for us, wishing us well. And I do the same for her. It's so important to just let people know that you're thinking of them. After the loss of my mom, I try not to end conversations without saying I love you, because you never know when that may be those last moments. So it's really taught me to treasure every single opportunity that I get to let someone know that I care about them and I love them. And the beauty of that is that there are people in your life who are doing that for you. There's somebody who wanted to check in and see how you're doing. There is somebody who left a nice little comment on your last post. There is somebody somewhere who has made a connection with you, and that is a sign of love. So when you are to see and feel and touch the love that is currently in your life, you open the door even wider for more love to come in. So instead of focusing in on what isn't here, what may be lacking, really focus in and have gratitude for all of the love that you currently have that's present in your life. Because trust, somewhere out in the world, there is someone who is feeling the same way that you are feeling, which leads me to, who can you love some more? Like, who in your life can use a little bit more love from you? Maybe that person is you. Maybe you need to take a little extra care of yourself. Maybe there's a doctor's appointment that you need to make. Maybe those evening walks that you haven't been on in a while, maybe it's time to start those again. Maybe it's time to make sure that at least one of your meals in the day is a healthy one. And once you get that into rotation, then you can add in another healthy meal. There are so many ways that you can be showing yourself some love. So maybe that person is you that needs a little bit more love from you. Or maybe it's one of your other relationships that you need to nurture a little bit more. Maybe there's a friend that you haven't talked to in a while, but you love them. And you know that every time you get together, it's on. It's on. Maybe there is a family member who you know that they're going through a tough time right now, and maybe you just need to check in on them and let them know that you're thinking of them and you're praying for them and how much you love them. Like there is someone in your life who can use a little bit more love from you. There is a way that you can amplify love that's currently in your life. So, what ways can you show a little bit more love in your life? Maybe there's something that you can do for one of your neighbors. Maybe there is something that you can do for one of your friends. You know, sometimes having a meal delivered is like heaven on earth. You know what I mean? So, there's so many different ways that you can be of service to someone else, that you can show the love that you're looking for. It's so important to remember that love isn't just in your external relationships, it's also in your internal relationship with yourself. So, there are definitely people in your life who can benefit from a little bit more love from you, and that includes yourself. So I hope that today's message sparks something in you. I hope that you take this time, my favorite thing, whip out your journal and go through these prompts. I'll give them to you one more time. Number one, place your hand to heart. Make sure you do that exercise. Make sure you place your hand to your heart and really feel your own heartbeat. And after you've had that moment with yourself, journal about it. Journal about what feelings come up for you when you placed your hand on your heart. What thoughts were you thinking? How did that make you feel? Really explore that. And the second one, where is love currently beaming in your life? Take some time to journal about all of the different places that love is currently showing up for you. And who can you love some more? Who can you love some more? Where can you amplify love in your life? Because one of the biggest mistakes I ever made during my single season was to downplay all of the other love that was showing up for me in my life. I had family support and friend support, and I could have appreciated that and leaned into that a little bit more. And so I'm inviting and encouraging you to really tap in and connect to the love that is already here, because nothing welcomes in more love than recognizing and appreciating all of the love that you currently have here in your life. The more that you are focused in on what you have, the more you draw more of that into you and into your life. So less focusing in on the problems, the challenges, the struggles, or the love that you feel isn't here, and so much more focus and emphasis on the love that is here. Because the more that you magnify and amplify and really nurture the love that is here, the more that you're going to see even more love in your life and in your relationships. One of my business besties, one question that she loves to bring up, and I love when she does because it always makes me reflect. She often says, when God has given you so much already, and if you're not taking care of what He's already given you, why would He give you more? That always makes me reflect and think about everything that I've already been given, because you were asking for love, and love, it's already here. It's already here. It's happening right now. Love doesn't wait until you find the perfect partner. Love doesn't wait until you're in the right relationship. Love is really waiting on you. Love is waiting on you to recognize the power of it now, all of the infinite possibilities that it is surrounding you in now. So open your heart to the love that's already here for you. And remember that you are love, and love starts with you. I hope that you feel all of the love that I poured into this episode. And from my heart to yours, I'm sending you so, so much love because I love you. So, sending lots of love. Remember to encourage over all of the love in your life, including the love that you have with you. All right? Sending love, all because together we can encourage over everything.